All right, hi you all, it's Keith, Craft Crazy Keith. I haven't been around for a while because just so much is going on. I got a new job, I grew a goatee, so much going on. But all is great, especially this new baby here. So you're probably wondering what happened to Hazel. Well, I loved Hazel. She got me through my first quilt, and I bought her about a year ago. And for those of you who haven't seen the previous videos, Hazel was my older, which wasn't really old, it was under a year Juki HCL F600. And the deal with the dealer was I could get upgrade my sewing machine. If I did that within a year, I could get full value back on that machine purchase. And then I would say serendipitously, or I wouldn't even say coincidentally, Bernina had a big sale, 25% off. So I couldn't pass it up, and I've been sort of, I would say, researching to death Bernina's and other machines. In fact, I was looking at the new Brother, and I don't know, when I first saw the Bernina when I was buying the Juki, I think I fell in love with it then and probably knew I was gonna get one. So I wound up buying this Bernina. It's the 770 QE Plus. And I haven't been hot over which one to get, and I won't go into all the details now because I'm just gonna unbox this baby. And I saw her at the dealer, but you know, hey, has anyone ever done a Bernina unboxing? Who knows? So here we go. Unboxing. I don't know if you can see on the video, but it says, made to create Bernina. All right, this thing weighs a ton. I don't know why it weighs so much. Yeah, well, it weighs so much because it's got a lot of metal in it. There's not a lot of plastic. Oh look, some thread. Metler. Never heard of Metler. Red, white, and blue thread. I don't know that. Is the German flag red, white, and blue? I don't know. I'm bad with that kind of stuff. All right, this is the table. The extended table. More foam. Gosh, hopefully I can pick this up. Put it over there. And here's the knee lift for the presser foot. It's nice, actually, that's pretty solid. I'll put this over there. Okay. What's this? It's wedged in there. Oh, I know what this is. This is the cute little case that the feet are kept in. I think someone referred to it as an armoire. I don't know how it goes. I think it goes this way. Hopefully, I don't know where, I should have checked in the frame where this was, but you put all your feet in here and it opens up like an armoire. These doors open. Cord. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Oh, these are the feet. All the different feet. I'm not going to take it out of the bag now, but all the different feet, the bobbins, the oil. One thing about this machine is you got to oil it. My other machine, the Juki, I didn't have to, so definitely gonna have to make sure I learn about all the maintenance. This is one of the big reasons why I got this machine. It's the Bernina stitch regulator, the BSR, and that's used for free motion quilting, and it regulates the stitches. So as you're moving the fabric around, depending on how you're, I don't know, I think you just push a button, and depending on how you're moving it, the sensor sees and it regulates a stitch so it keeps the stitch length equal, which is really cool. So it's in this nice little metal box. Okay, hopefully you're seeing it. And that's it in there. The other reason I got this machine, I got the Plus, so there's 770 QE and 770 QE Plus, is because the monitor on the front of the computer, well, I guess these machines are pretty much computers. The front of the display for the computer parts of this is larger than the regular QE. And once I get, does embroidery too. Once I get the embroidery hoop, you can actually do programmable quilting using the embroidery hoop. So it's kind of like having your own long arm, kind of, but not really a long arm, where you can computerize the quilting so that it keeps things consistent. So it's not free motion, it's other than that. I don't know what the opposite would be. This is the honkin' manual, and it weighs, this probably is why this whole box weighs a lot. This weighs a couple pounds, maybe a pound, but. And for those of you who know me, I will read this cover to cover. Okay, everyone, technology, gotta love it. I thought I was still recording when I was about to take the new machine out of the box, and for some reason my phone decided to stop recording, so I'm picking up where I left off, a little bit closer. I think I didn't show you it's still in the bag, but this is the dust cover, and I'll show everything later. I didn't want to make this a super long video and show all the close-ups of everything, but yeah, so this is the dust cover. Oh, and the other thing I realized as I was reviewing the recording was I said red, white, and blue for the thread. I wonder if that's the German flag. Silly me. I know Bernina is a Swiss machine, so sorry Bernina for messing that up, but that's what you get with a live video. But Bernina is Swiss made, and it's another reason why I went for the Bernina. Not that I do not like Japanese, as you all know. I am tattooed with Japanese, been to Japan several times, and I love Japanese sort of ingenuity in the industry there and what they create. But I also really have a thing for Swiss made, especially mechanics. I'm a analog watch collector. I have a Swiss watch on now and love it, and so Swiss made things are close to my heart, so that was another draw for me. So here she is. That's my Bernina B770 Quilters Edition Plus. Here's the larger display, the monitor, and I'll show this on in an upcoming video when I go into the details. One of the differences between this machine and my other machine of many is that there is more space from needle to the back of the machine here. I think they call this the throat. It's 10 inches, and on the Juki it was 8.5, so that extra few inches will be, an inch and a half is actually a lot when it comes to how much you could fit in here. I believe this is also taller. They did have a wider machine, but I don't think the wider machine is gonna fit in my cabinet, and plus it cost a lot more, and these machines are not inexpensive. So I went with this machine. What else can I tell you about it from what I can remember on all my research? It's just well made. It is heavy, and that's because a lot of what you see in here is metal. So the chassis is metal, and if you're interested in sort of the mechanics of all this stuff, look up Bernina, and I think they're used with the cover off, and you can see all the mechanics in it. Kind of like why I like these watches. I have a watch where, not this one, but another watch, where you could see all the innards moving as you're looking at the watch. So that's the machine. Oh, and I came up with a name for her as I was unboxing. I like to take something from the name of the machine to name. That's now a tradition since my last machine was Hazel, and that was because the model was HZ as in zebra, L as in Larry, and that kind of sounded like Hazel, and I was actually in my head saying Hazel, and so that's why I called her Hazel. And I decided to call her Bernadette. Not Bernadette, oh my goodness. Babette. Because I love Babette's Feast. Babette's Feast, if you haven't seen it, it's a must watch. If you like anything about food, it's just wonderful. And I don't want to give it away because it's just a great movie. It's a long story. It's slow, but these days people really want action all the time. But the slow is perfect. I mean, it's very atmospheric. Everything about the movie is fantastic. I think it won Best International Film the year that it came out in the late 80s, early 90s. So highly recommend it. So this is Babette, and can't wait to use her and be able to get back with an update video of sort of my point of view on it, on her. So there she is, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching.